Tata Motors, which has made its foray into mid-sized SUV segment, which is currently dominated by the likes of Hyundai Creta, Kia Seltos and Maruti Suzuki's Grand Vitara, by bringing back the popular, much-awaited brand of yesteryears, the Tata Sierra, in a brand new avatar with introductory prices starting at just under 11.5 lakh rupees, available in 3 engine options, 2 in petrol and 1 in diesel. Now, the electric version of the Tata Sierra will be launched in the next financial year. Now, Tata Motors passenger vehicle expects contribution of SUVs to its overall sales to go beyond 70%, with it making a foray into the fast-growing mid-size segment with a premium positioning of the Sierra model. This according to the Managing Director and CEO Shailesh Chandra. As per industry level, the percentage of SUVs to overall passenger vehicles is likely to stabilize between 55% to 60%, with GST 2.0 helping non-SUV segments grow. But it remains to be seen if the growth momentum going forward can be maintained and how many new models are launched in those segments. Remember, in October this year, the Tata Motors overall retail sales were at 75,350 odd units, up about 13.5% from almost 67,000 units sold in the same month last year, as per FADA data. Now, post GST 2.0, the compact SUV segment and subcompact SUV segment grew in volume. On top of that, with Tata Sierra's estimated strong debut, the company is looking at enhancing its reach to 80% of the passenger vehicles market, up from the 55% currently. Now, while bringing back the Sierra, the MD of Tata Motors said that the company had to reimagine it in order to make it relevant not only to Gen X that have the nostalgia value, but also to the Gen Y and Gen Z audience. Bookings of the Tata Sierra started yesterday, and bookings of the Tata Sierra will begin from December 16th and deliveries will start on Jan 15th, 2026. And staying with the world of automobiles, Mahindra & Mahindra says it plans to set up 250 electric vehicle charging stations, each with a 180 kilowatt battery charging unit by the end of 2027. The network will entail 1,000 charging points across 250 stations, aligning with the government's priority of strengthening public EV charging infrastructure to accelerate EV adoption in India. This as per the Mumbai-based automaker. Now, the company has already inaugurated the first 2 charge-in stations in Hoskote on NH75, that's the Bengaluru-Chennai highway, as well as Murthal on NH44, that's about 50 kilometers away from Delhi. Mahindra & Mahindra says its XEV 9E and the BE6 electric vehicles with their 500-kilometer real-world range take care of range anxiety issues among drivers. Now, the charge-in stations will be strategically positioned along major highway corridors. Each station will be co-located with wayside amenities such as restaurants, cafes, making them natural halting points for travelers. And staying with leaders from the auto sector, but pivoting from core automobiles to the pollution woes in Delhi NCR. Well, when the founder of a company that sells cars says Delhi must cut down car usage, you know the crisis has crossed every limit. Cars24 CEO Vikram Chopra has warned that Delhi's air has become unbreathable and only strict, uncomfortable measures can save the city. In a powerful post on X, Chopra wrote, and I quote him, "I run an auto tech company. My entire business depends on people using cars. And even I'm saying Delhi needs far stricter rules to fix the air," unquote. Now, his message was deeply personal. He wrote that he has a 5-year-old son and 80-year-old parents, and their lungs cannot survive excuses. Calling Delhi's pollution a man-made disaster fueled by public intolerance for discomfort, Chopra reminded citizens of what worked in the past and what was abandoned because it felt inconvenient. The 2020 lockdown slashed pollution by nearly 60%. Now, Grab restrictions brought immediate improvement, but every time, he said, people mocked it. halted it, hated it, and shut it down because inconvenience was louder than data. Vikram Chopra blamed policymakers for lacking political courage to enforce proven solutions. Congestion pricing, diesel curbs, construction site monitoring, and tough action on stubble burning. But his harshest criticism was for society itself. I quote him again, "We want clean air, but not at the cost of traffic rules or personal convenience. That mindset is the real pollutant," unquote. That's what he wrote in his post on X. Vikram Chopra urged the government to act like Delhi is in a health emergency, restrict cars, curb diesel in winter, enforce construction bans, and crack down on chronic polluters with urgency. Now, his final warning was chilling. And I quote him again, "If we don't accept inconvenience now, we'll be living inside an air purifier-shaped coffin in 10 years and pretending it's progress," unquote.